Hello, welcome to another episode of the Pretty Huge Dilemma podcast. I'm your host, Jacob Barrett. Delaying the recording one day, thought I was going to get the connection to plug the microphone into my phone, but it did not arrive on time. The courier said they could not access my apartment, so that got delayed. And I was trying to wait to get that because I think for the last episode, I was able to align the sound and the video portion of it because of my fancy two camera setup. But I didn't want to risk it this time, so I tried to get around that issue. But still there, so the sound and the video might be off for this video. Okay. Um, yeah, I'll just jump right into it. Not much to recap. What I have listed here kind of goes through what happened this week, some interesting and funny things that happened. Nothing too crazy that sticks out that I want to talk into, preface it. But anyway, all right. So last week went to a couple house showings. One of the houses, it was bought by a third party person a couple months ago. Then they hired some realtor who has like a guarantee sale slogan. And pretty much what happens with this third party people, and our realtor, my realtor told me this, is third party people go in there, change the carpets, to paint some walls, hold on to the house for a couple months, and then they just sell it and lose all the history of what happened to the house. So there's no information on the foundation, on the AC unit, on the roof, none of that. Somehow as third party people just lost everything. And they can kind of get away with it because on like the seller disclaimer sheet, they can just put unknown by everything. Like, oh, we haven't lived there. We don't know. It might be okay. But the owners before them, who knows what they put for that information. So that was kind of upsetting to see that. We didn't know it going into it. I wish our realtor would have told us that before we went to the house, because if we went and toured the house, or if they gave that information to us before, like, oh, third party people, like, you have to do more work, like something big could come up. I was like, why didn't you tell us before? We wouldn't have done it, which I should have suspected it before going there because I knew that the house was sold recently, but I didn't think too much of that. I was like, oh, maybe the people just moved away. Maybe they didn't do anything with the house. But the other red flag was it was in a nicer neighborhood and was within our price range. So that just made me think, oh, well, we can actually afford this house in this nicer neighborhood. There's probably a reason for it. Oh, well, kind of missed that. And hopefully going forward, don't have that kind of issue, but I'm sure we will because third party people is buying up real estate, driving up the prices, holding on to it. And it's some San Francisco-based company. Like, what are you doing here? I know it's a big market, but it's causing issues for that. Yeah, gonna keep going on that and see if we can find something. The other thing that happened, went to a charity event at a local place here. Wasn't too crazy. It was just held at a local church. I don't know how many people were there. They served dinner. They served Texas Roadhouse, so that immediately made me want to donate more money. It's like, oh, if you get Texas Roadhouse, like I'll come to more of these events. But I did have one of my gripes was they didn't have the Texas Roadhouse rolls. They had rolls there, but not the ones from Texas Roadhouse. Knew that. They also didn't have the cinnamon butter for it. That it was fine, charity event, giving them money, supporting them. But if you're gonna have Texas Roadhouse and you don't have the rolls and the butter, the cinnamon butter, then what's even the point? You don't need any other food. If you just have those two things, everyone at the event would be happy. They also didn't bring in any peanuts, which I guess that's fine. Texas Roadhouse kind of phased out those peanuts. You have to ask specifically for them. But what I've done a couple times is you can just see the box of peanuts, and I just go in and grab a couple on my way out, bring them home. It's fine. Um, yeah, did that charity event, but other gripes, which they run however they want, I don't have an issue with it, but it's just thoughts I had. They had a heads tails game where you buy a set of beads for however much, and then they flip a coin, and you choose whether you think it's going to be heads or tails. And then there's just one person left at the end, and that table gets some kind of bonus in the trivia game. They get some kind of bonus. My issue was I bought they limited the number of beads a person could have. Like, oh, a person can only have two sets of beads. Like, why would you limit that? Ah, there's flash on that computer. Why would you limit the number of beads I could have? If I want to win this game, why you and I want to buy 10 sets of beads, why are you limiting me to that? Because I that's just donating more money. If I if I was running this, I would say buy as many beads as you want. Oh, the winner of the game bought 10 sets of beads and they won. Yeah, if a different if other people want to win, then buy more beads. It's pretty simple. Yeah, I don't know why they limited that. And also, it was a trivia thing for it, a trivia game that they had. And for it, they're like you could buy these mulligans. And again, for that, they limited how many you could buy. Like, oh, you can only use one mulligan per round. There are only a limited number of rounds. I thought, why would you do that? Where did I get, oh, when my first thought was, how many questions are there, and how much do I have to spend to be able to use a mulligan for every single question? Man, how many would I have to buy for every single question? It's like, oh, there are 4 rounds, 8 questions, 28 questions, a mulligan's however much money. Oh, you gotta spend a couple $100 to get every question right and win this. I was like, yeah, why would I not do that if I just win this event? I mean, the winning event doesn't mean anything. I think a lot of times people will get the money and then they donate it back to the place, which, yeah, because just the bragging rights, I guess, to whoever you were with. And yeah, at the event they had oh, 2 things. So they had a silent auction, live auction. Silent auction, no man, I still lose sleep about it. There was a silent auction, which I think this might be a new age thing. They had silent auction where you just go on your phone and you just log into their website and you find the thing you want and you just bet, not bet, wager, but you put in what you pay for it for the auction, and it's just all online. And I thought, why are they doing it this way? I want the sheets in front of the item so that way I can see who I'm going up against. I can mentally dominate them and show them, yeah, you're not getting this item. Because what happened was they said bidding was going to be closed at the third round. It would be closed. It didn't close until after the fourth round of the trivia. And I was stressing out that entire fourth round, waiting for it to close. I got distracted for a second trying to help with the trivia part of it. And then I got outbid at the last second. And very upset about the rest of the night. Couldn't stop thinking about it still. Haven't stopped thinking about it because I wanted that one item. I couldn't see who was walking up to the table. I couldn't go in at the last second, and go, hold that sheet. Let me write this in. And you could have had it where you set a robot to it. You'd say, oh, check this box if you want an automatic bid of the minimum amount every time. Like, what's the point of this? That's not even doing it. You're saying this robot do it? No. I want to go up to the person and say, hey, you're also bidding on this item. Nice to meet you. You're not getting it. They said it online. I didn't have that advantage over them. It could have been anyone in that room. And I got outbid at the last second. Yeah. Then they had live auction items, which, yeah, you just held up your card, like your bidder number for it. Well, I was kind of conflicted on, I don't know, not too conflicted. I think I know how, like, I'm going to be, what my answer will be at the end of it. But I thought, okay, if I'm buying this item, if I'm donating this money to this charity, why am I getting an item back? Should I get, it's kind of a win-win scenario for the charity because someone's donating the item and then someone's donating money for that item that they got for free that's worth more than that item. So I get that part of it, that they get more than that. I was like, if you're going to donate money to this charity, just donate the money. I don't necessarily get why you're getting a return for that item because it's like you're kind of just like paying for that item. But I guess because you're paying more than what it's actually worth, there's a donation for it, which that's something I'll have to think more about. And I'm not definitely not putting that down. But it's something I thought of, oh, why don't you just donate that money? Because then I also thought of, okay, if they have events at restaurants or something like that, they say, oh, 20% of your pay of what you pay is going towards this charity. I thought, well, why am I going to that place when I just donate 100% to the charity without getting that food in return? And also when they have fundraisers at those places, they say, "Oh, mention this charity at when you pay." Uh, what about people who go there, don't know about the charity event, but just pay there anyway? Do they, does that money go towards it as well? Because if not, I would have someone from that charity standing outside the establishment saying, "Oh, mention this name, 20% gets donated to us for it." Because that's nothing that the person going there has to say. They just do it regardless because they're already there for it. Yeah. That was my charity thing. Haven't gone to too many charity events. Silent auctions. I wish there's a sheets where I could see who I'm going up against. Because yeah, it is going up against. It's a fight. It's a dog fight. See, because I know what I'm willing to go up to. In the end bid, I was like, I would have donated more than that or put more than that for a bid, but I was just outbid at the last second. Maybe I need to be more aggressive next time and just jump the price up right a lot right away. But I haven't done too much of that bargaining, negotiating. I was calling like set price, like for a car. I didn't negotiate at all. I just went to the guy, I was like, hey, how much do I have to pay for this car? They're like, oh, it's this much. I was like, okay. Maybe I should have haggled with them, but I didn't do that. I was like, okay, fine, I'll pay that. If I wasn't willing to pay it, then I don't know, maybe I would have haggled more, bargained more, but I didn't in that case. Yeah, as you see in this video, got my Hawaii shirt. This looks like I don't know what the thing that um the Rocks character has in Moana. I don't know what the name of it's called, but evidently it's a real thing. Authentic shirt from Hawaii. Haven't seen it yet. I was gonna buy it on Amazon and rent it. But I looked on there, it was $20 still. I was like, why is this so much? Usually it's like five, $3 or $4 or $5 to rent just for the night. It's like, why can't I just do this? But so still waiting on that. But I did go and see the Mufasa movie. Is that what I have? Oh, no, that's a different thing. That's this one. Okay. Yeah, this topic. Saw the Mufasa movie. I think I went there last Sunday. Only one in the theater. Not too surprising. It was like in the afternoon showing, but I went to that theater. That theater made zero money off of that showing. So I went there. I had a gift card. It was an e-gift card. So I went to the self-checkout kiosk. Never go to a person anymore. I hit the checkout. There's no option for a gift card. They're like cash or credit. I'm like, well, then I went to one of the workers. I was like, hey, I have this gift card. Like, how do I use it? And they're like, oh, go to this bar area. They'll type in the number for you. Went there. I was like, hey, I need this ticket. And I was like, oh, what seat do you want? I was like, that seat. He's like, oh, there's one other person in this theater and you want to go right next to them? Then I had to explain to this guy. He didn't understand. Like, I have it holding over there in that kiosk. It's not going to go through. That ticket just needs to be released. So, yes, that's it. He's like, okay, that might be you. That might be someone else. I like just buy the ticket. And I handed him my phone with the number, which I didn't really like that, giving it to him. Then he went in. Evidently, he typed in the number, but then when I looked at the gift card balance later, it was the same amount. So I don't think I got charged to see that movie. I'll ch check it again. I don't think I got charged to view that. And then and I also could use that gift certificate to buy food there, but instead I had a free popcorn thing because when I went to a different movie, there was like an issue with the video where it was like skipping or stopping, starting. So I gave everyone like take free popcorn vouchers. So I used that. Then only one in there. The Mufasa movie, it was good. I don't know, it was live action. I wish it would have just been animated. Then they also made it where Kiara, Simba's daughter, they kind of put it back in time because Lion King 2 was like Kiara was grown up. She had a love interest with Kovu, but this they kind of made her young again. So, and then they did a flashback of how Mufasa came to power and all of that. So it was cool to see that. I don't know. Didn't need to see it right away. Wasn't like clamoring for it, but I'm glad I saw it. I don't know if they'll make any more about it. That's good to see. Um, yeah, the rest of the things I've written down, they're kind of just random things. Oh, Iowa women's wrestling update. I should have started the show with this. What was I thinking? Since I might try and become the number one Iowa women's wrestling fan. I don't know. I'm probably not even close to that, but I don't think it'll be that too difficult because I haven't heard really anyone else talking about it from what I've listened to. Um, so yeah, that's happening. Well, yesterday and today. Today's championships. Well, I think there are two rounds, like semifinal rounds in the morning, championships at night. 15 Iowa Hawkeyes still alive. Um, there are 10 weight classes. I looked up what the other colleges are who compete. Haven't I don't know if I've heard of them before. North Central College, not sure where that's at. Mackenzie, Mechanisi, haven't heard of it. Grandview State College, and then King Women's Wrestling. I don't know if that's a college or what. Those places, haven't heard of them. Iowa Women's Wrestling, gonna win championship again. Gotta figure out how to get the merch for it. I might just have someone I know who's still in Iowa go there, get me some of the merch, and then send it here. So it's really authentic. Online, probably not easy to get. So we'll see for that. Yeah, excited about that. And another national championship added. Okay. Other thing, yeah, we're just gonna be firing through. If this is a shorter show, we'll see. I don't know if the ones I've been putting up are too long or not. I don't know, which I probably gotta look at the analytics for it. Which looking at the analytics, there was so big milestone podcast. I have found haters of the podcast because I posted the short clip on YouTube about me not liking dogs. Viral, 500 views. That's pretty viral for what I've been posting. And then you can see the likes. There, whatever, 5 likes, 1 comment on it. But what you can't see as a viewer of it, but what I saw is there were 2 dislikes on it. So if whoever disliked it, if you're still watching this video, thank you. Then I told that to someone, and they said, well, haters are just fans in disguise, which I don't know if they're really haters or they just like dogs so much, but I thought that was pretty funny that almost knocked that over. That I got that interaction. I was not too surprised by it. Well, I mean, I probably was surprised because nothing much is happening, but I knew that talking about not liking dogs would be something that other people don't necessarily understand, and they wouldn't listen to the video and be like, "Oh, this guy's point. He doesn't like them, but other people can have them." Um, yeah, so that one happened. So haters, thank you. And if I get more dislikes than likes on a video, I just put them all together. So 7 total reactions. It's pretty good for it. Oh, I posted a Twitter poll. I posted one before for 24 hours, 0 votes. Then I posted one last week, 1 vote. So, things are going up. The views on videos, maybe not, but that'll come. Not too worried about it. Might I gotta figure out more production things. But slowly progressing. Microphones getting better, cameras getting better. Editing, I gotta make a better not clip art thing, but video tag, not video tag, picture tag for the video, so it's not just a random screen on YouTube of me scratching my head. So I'll figure that out. Not too difficult. Didn't add any graphics like I thought. I didn't think I would, or didn't add any graphics like I suggested. I didn't have the time for it. Maybe in future ones I'll get to it, but slowly progressing, considering posting fitness videos of me working out, but we'll see if that happens or if I get self-conscious videotaping at the gym. Okay. I'll do this one. Okay. So this last Wednesday, Ash Wednesday, church has Lenten dinners beforehand, which, yeah, I'll go to that. People cooking real food, not just putting chicken, eggs, and stuff like that together. Yeah, so into that. But people who served it served Mexican food, which, yeah, great. Ate a lot of it. But I think if you're serving Mexican food, or and there are probably other cuisines as well for it, but if you're serving Mexican food like at a social event, I think you should have to offer some sort of way for people to freshen their breath. Some sort of gum, mint, mouthwash. You you almost should have to give people toothbrush and toothpaste to brush their teeth after it. Because had the Lenten meal and then had to go to the service. And in the service, I was whispering something to my wife, and she goes, "Hey, your breath kind of smells right now like Mexican food. So be aware of that." Like, yeah, of course it does, because they just served it there and I ate it. How am I supposed to fix that between eating the dinner and here? I'm not going home. Maybe I don't have gum on me. You don't have gum on you. So I think they should offer that as a complimentary thing. Like, hey, this Mexican food, we know people's breaths are going to smell after it. People are together, people are singing, talking. Let's make this a little better. If it's like Italian food, that's not really gonna mess your breath up. If it's like American food, not too much pizza. I mean, it's not making your breath smell too much. Like, well, the only thing I can do now is drink an unreasonable amount of water and hope that this helps the smell go away. Like, and no floss, so probably stuck in there too. I think they should have to offer gum for that or some way to freshen your breath. It's like at Chick-fil-A, I don't know if they do it now, but the one at my house when I grew up, they offered mouthwash in the bathroom, which I didn't know at first. I just thought it was really runny soap, but it turned out to be mouthwash. I was like, huh, that is pretty cool. They offered that there. Yeah. And my other question, so March Madness coming up, Florida Gators. I don't know, gonna be a top seed in it. Haven't watched any of the games, just look at the results of it. Similar to the Iowa women's wrestling, not watching it, just seeing if they win and jumping on a bandwagon as they go through. They're playing in it. Um, for watching March Madness, I only have one TV that has CBS on it. I don't have True TV, TBS, TNT. I don't know, haven't bought the YouTube package, or I think it's that Paramount Plus that they come with. Paramount Plus. Maybe it is, but I don't have that package connected to any of my TVs. So I want to possibly go somewhere to watch March Madness, but I don't know what is the etiquette for watching March Madness at a restaurant or a sports bar. Side note, these plants are looking rough, very rough. I don't think the cactus or the plant. I don't even know what kind of plant it is. I don't think they've been watered in a while. I should probably give them some of this water. Hmm, we'll do that. Oh, this water is about to get all over my books. Um, okay, all right. Live, we're gonna water this plant. Is that too much water? I don't know. I still need some for the rest of this podcast, but we're gonna put a little bit more in. Please don't be leaking. Please don't be leaking. I hear something dripping. Yeah, that was live watering the plants. I don't know the last time they got watered, but maybe this will be a weekly time where I'm gonna water these plants because I have my water here sitting here, and oh man, I gotta switch out this plant. This plant is rough. I think it looks even worse with the better video quality on it. But okay, maybe it'll come back to life. So keep you updated on that. March Madness viewing. Okay. So going somewhere to watch March Madness, like if I go to a Buffalo Wild Wings, a sports bar, or some other restaurant where they have all the games on, am I able to stay there from what time was the first game? Like noon till like the last game at midnight, which I probably wouldn't stay there 12 hours. But how long could you stay at a restaurant and just say, "Hey, I'm here to watch all these games"? Because going to Vegas or some other place, you can like reserve an area or like you pay down like this amount of money, you get this amount of food and drink specials. But going to a restaurant, you're just ordering food and you're just there. Could you stay there for like, I mean, average amount of like being there for eating is like hour, hour and a half. But I think that's like a half of a game. So doing that's not enough. And then it's like, oh, hour, hour and a half eat. Okay, then order some appetizers. How often could you stay there before the waitress and the waitstaff start getting upset? Like, hey man, like you watch these games, like that's enough. That's enough. It's time for you to leave. You gotta go somewhere else. Like, if you would you have to order an entree like every hour? Like, oh, I'm hungry. Let me get this thing. Because I've done that, thought about that like at for football games where it's just like one standalone. Oh, I want to watch this one game. Okay, I gotta get there a little bit before the game. They're gonna ask me to order, so I delay ordering till the start of the game, get the food, eat it, then at halftime order like an appetizer, and then for the rest of the time it's like, well, I don't really want to order more food. I'm not hungry. But also the wait staff isn't getting any money from me any more than what I bought already. So the rest of this time I'm just hanging out, not buying anything. I don't know, not too self-conscious about it. I was like, man, like I kind of just want to go home and just be like, relax in my own home, watch this game because I'm not buying anything more for it. But March Madness, like, there's so many days. I don't have a reserved area. There's so many games on. If I went to a sports area, do you have to order like a beer every hour, a dessert? Like, how long can you stretch it out before they start getting upset at you for being there for too long a period? Which I haven't put too much thought into that. That was just a question I had of, yeah, I want to watch these games, watch like these good teams play, but also I don't have the TV packages. I want to go somewhere and watch it. Buffalo Wild Wings, like, oh, come here, watch all the games. Okay, watch the games, get an entree. How long I don't know, kind of basically hang out there before I start getting upset? Which I don't know how long I would want to be there because, yeah, it is watching all these games, but there are still other things that kind of need to get done for it. Um, that's just March Madness idea. Okay, for gifts for people, which talked about gifts for, not good with them. I think come to the age where shot glasses and koozies are just bad gifts. Even when I was in college, I didn't think like getting shot glasses like wasn't like something I wanted someone to get me. It's like, oh, you know what I need? I need more shot glasses. Shot glasses and koozies kind of like happen. They just appear out of nowhere. I was like even using it, it's like I don't really need them. If I want to drink a small amount, then I'll just pour a little bit into a cup. I'm not measuring things out like, oh, I need one shot glass worth of this. Like, no, if like I want more, I'll pour more. If not, I'll pour less. But I don't know. At all the gift shops, you see, oh, get these shot glasses. Things like, no, they're not helpful. They don't, I don't know what purpose they serve. They take up a lot of room. They're glass, easy to break if for things like that. So I never really liked getting those as a gift for any time because didn't really use them. But people are like, oh, you're in college, like you need these, you need more of these in your apartment. No, not really. Don't get it. Okay. Yeah, man, I just got a list of these and we're just gonna see where this goes. Oh, now I'll talk about that later. Okay. So next thing, other people's contents, comment on that, which is not really a comment, just my thoughts, which some people's contents aren't content isn't for everyone. But I don't really get what the craze is for everyone having a golf video. all these channels, all these crossovers. Like, oh, we go up. I gotta start over this rant. Barely got any water left. What is the craze for all these channels doing crossover golf content? Oh, we go head to head with this other team. See who comes out best. Oh, we handicap ourselves this way. Oh, we play a speed round of golf. Like, I tried watching one golf video like a couple months ago. I was not interested in it. Like, oh, what are we going to do here? Oh, that was a bad shot. They were just getting frustrated with themselves. Like, I don't know, being like typical everyday golfers. Like, oh, we're trying to shoot 100. Like, okay, great. Like, we're spending an hour, 4 hours doing this. Like, that's not too interesting to me. Which along those lines, I also don't like Top Golf. Top Golf, I've gone there a couple times. It's been some of the most boring events. The food and drink, those are fine, easy shareable things. But it's like golfing, you're like, okay, we have this for 90 minutes. Like someone needs to be golfing the entire time. Okay, one person shot. Okay, click the next person. You go shoot right away. Oh, you're not paying attention. You just wasted 5 minutes. You're not here. You, I don't feel like going. Just like keep going. It's like hit more. And it's like, oh, I hit the wrong person. The scores are off. I accidentally shot one extra for you. Now you shoot one for me. Then we'll be equal. Oh, the points. I gotta aim it in this area down there. Like, this is dumb. Also, I'm not good at it. I'm not actively doing it. I don't practice at it. So like this Top Golf, I don't want to do it anymore. Oh, there are these little areas. If it bounces into this thing, oh, we want to be on the higher level so that way like it goes farther. I don't care. This is boring. Mini putt or putt putt, that's a little bit better because it's more like I don't know, not really too much technique, obstacles in the way, not that long to do. Like you're not necessarily on a time limit like Top Golf. Top Golf, I don't find the fun in it. Yeah, hanging out with people, cool. Eating and drinking food, great. The golf part of it, I can miss with that. And like, oh, if you have a left-handed person, you gotta get the special clubs for them. Like, no one's gonna be good at this anyway. If any of us were real golfers, like maybe that would be fun to see that, but we're not, so it's kind of just dumb. And then everyone's get frustrated. Well, not everyone, but if you actually care about how your swing is, like you're gonna get frustrated for it. For golf thing, I don't know. Yeah, they're driving the golf carts. You got these cameras. You got these conversations that they're having. Oh, how's this ball gonna lie? Oh, what do you think about this thing? I don't like it. I don't enjoy it. And there's so many people doing golf type content with each other. And it's supposed to be like, oh, this relaxing thing. Everyone can do it. Like, I don't want to see this. I'm not going to try. I'm not going to pick up golf. Yeah, it's a difficult thing. It takes a lot of time, practice, focus. It's supposed to not be too straining on the body. I don't know. Some people have issues with the twisting motion, all the walking, but I'm not going to pick it up. So I don't need to see any more golf content. But people want to make it. I said, go ahead and make it. I will not be watching it. Even people, I think I've been saying like too much. Even people I enjoy listening to on podcasts, I don't want to see them golf. It's not too interesting to me. Oh, with another person who's bad at golf. Okay. PGA, I don't really watch that either. So I don't need more content, people doing it. It's not that interesting to me. Okay. Next thing, something came across uh my ex Twitter timeline is another thing going on with the Titanic. Their group of people, no, not a group of people, some company, they recreated the ship of the Titanic and there it's in some body of water. I think it might be nearby me, near Texas. And they say, oh, come out here, look at this ship. See what it was like on the Titanic. Why are people so obsessed with the Titanic? I'm gonna have to do more history into seeing why people are so obsessed. But all I can think of is, oh, at that time it was a big ship that was supposed to go like from. I'm not even sure if this is right. It's supposed to go from America to Europe. It's supposed to be so like this fast ship, and then it just sank, and then it just sank because the captain wasn't paying attention, or he didn't take some warning, or some theory of, oh, they actually wanted it to sink because of the insurance, all these rich people, some other conspiracy. Okay, it sank. People want to go and find it. Those people crushed, collapsed, dead. Like, oh, recreate it. You can see what it's like. Just go on a cruise ship and it's so much better, way cooler than this Titanic. Oh, they made this movie about it. Okay, interesting, fun, but why? There's so many ships that are better and cooler nowadays than the Titanic. Why don't you just leave that in the past? You don't need to recreate any more Titanic stuff. Okay. This might be the last one. We'll see what else I come up with. A different thing I came across is, or thought of, what do real guitarists think of Guitar Hero? Do those skills translate over from one to the other? Are people who are good at guitar good at Guitar Hero? I imagine it could only go that way and not the other way of people who are good at Guitar Hero can translate over to being good at guitar. It's like, okay, what I think is if you learn how to play guitar, you can play Guitar Hero. But if you learn how to play Guitar Hero, I don't think you could really learn how to play the guitar. So I think there's a lot more difficulty with it. So do real guitar players just like scoff at Guitar Hero, which Guitar Hero, the old thing, I don't know why. Well, I know why I came across my timeline. So I'll get to that. But what do they think about it? Do real drummers, which Rock Band, I wanted to get that as a kid. Because for Guitar Hero would play that, I could only do the beginner level with the three buttons on the guitar, but then I don't know, kind of cheated, did it with the controller. On the controller, I could go up to medium on it, but could never get the expert because medium, it was just like left trigger, left bumper, right trigger. Those were the first four, and then A was the orange one. Like that one, I could never fully get. Like the medium one, medium level, I could get that pretty good on the controller, but I couldn't get up to the hard or expert level with that. Um, then I wanted to get Rock Band because Rock Band had the other things with it. It had, I don't know, I forget what things were with it. It has a singer. I don't know how the game does that. It has the guitarist and it has a drummer. I don't know. I thought that was pretty cool. When I was a kid, I wanted to get Rock Band, but never did for it, which my parents probably didn't want that. I also Rock Band wanted to have that because also had some fun where I had piano lessons at. Me and my brothers, we would go to the place where the piano lessons were happening, but obviously only one of you could play at a time for the piano. So we'd have either like 20 or 30-minute sessions. Then when we didn't have those sessions, you would either sit in the waiting area or you could go upstairs and they had it was an actual instrument store. And I was going there and there had a set of the rubber drum set. So you put the headphones on and then you could play the rubber drum set like they have in some other places. And you could change the sounds to be different things for it. So I had some fun doing that. And it was pretty interesting to see the different sounds that I would make, which none of them made sense, was never really good at it. But it was fun doing that. So I think that's part of why I wanted to have Rock Band. Because like, oh, I can play on this rubber drums, that's cool. Not really doesn't go along with the song at all. It's just kind of random. But with Rock Band, it would kind of lead you through, oh, hit this drum, hit this drum, hit this cymbal. So I thought that would have been cool. But I never had Rock Band. Parents probably didn't want that. Probably having a piano in the house was enough. Piano getting played. I don't know if in my house, when I have kids, I don't know, it would be difficult having instruments being played because, oh, you're trying to work, trying to focus on this thing, and this person's just practicing horrible, doesn't know how to play pianos, wrong constantly. And you're sitting there, it's like, when will this person quit? When will they just give up and say, you know? music not for me. Because then if they're playing other instruments, if they're playing a trumpet, a tuba, a baritone, a clarinet, I don't want to be listening to this while I'm trying to do work and other tasks that I have. Yeah, you want your kids to try different things, try to get good at them. But man, those are some loud and probably annoying things. And you don't want to tell them, stop practicing. It's annoying. It's not the time for that. Because you want them to get better at it. You know they have to do the practice, but not for the entire house. For a sport, it's outside by themselves. They can do that practicing. It's not interfering with a bunch of other people, not causing too much of commotion. But an instrument, I don't know how my parents and family put up with that, which maybe that's why I didn't practice too much and why I didn't get very good at it because didn't do that, didn't want to disturb other people for it. Oh, the Guitar Hero thing came up because some guy, he spent 9 months trying to play Through the Fire and the Flames on Guitar Hero Expert at 200% speed to get 100% accuracy. Okay, what? Yeah, you do that. Yeah, I'm all for doing difficult things. Working out difficult, running difficult, cold plunging difficult, other difficult things you don't necessarily like, so that way you build up your anterior mid-cingulate cortex. Yeah, get that growing. But and I talked about this before, Twitch streamers, what's the accomplishment of that? Yeah, difficult, hard. 9 months to get 100% accuracy on a Guitar Hero song going at 200% speed. Why did he think of doing this? Do you think, oh, I'm just so great at Guitar Hero, I can do all these difficult things? What is going on? There's nothing else that this guy wanted to do for a 9 month period that would be, oh, maybe that would be more interesting or fun to do or more helpful to other people. Yeah, this is me just commenting on other people's content, which, yeah, people probably might have comments on mine if they ever saw it. Maybe one day. But 200% time, 200% speed, 100% accuracy, 9 months. I mean, yeah, that is a lot of time to stick with something. Was it every day he was playing it? Every day. It's like, right now, gonna get it. Didn't happen, try again tomorrow, every day. Man, yeah, kudos. Oh, yep, doing it. Kudos to that guy. Great, good for him. Kudos, man. The I don't even know. It's not a candy bar. I guess it was a breakfast bar. Those were some of the best tasting breakfast bars I ever had. And those, which as a younger kid, not looking at the nutrition label, just parents would have it. Those were the best tasting things. They had chocolate ones. The M&M ones were my favorite. Those are pretty much just chocolate, granola, and M&Ms just smushed together in a bar. Kudos bars, I don't think they're sold anymore because I always see online like, oh, best uh what are they called? Because they're not cereal bars. Granola are they granola bars? Yeah, that's what I would guess. They see like, oh, the best granola bars are these, like bring them back, nostalgia things. Those things tasted so good. I'll probably look up the nutrition stuff of it. Those were some of the best granola bars there were. I don't know if I ate them now, I wouldn't eat them at breakfast time. I would just eat them probably similar to candy bars. But I think those should be brought back. I'll try to see if I can find any of those and get you guys updated on that. Um, yeah, that's my list of topics. This episode went slightly shorter, but maybe I'll start cutting down time for it. Get some more topics, ideas, stories going, see whatever rattles loose my head. That was a decent number of topics, probably not too many. Um, Editing things happening, no segment ideas. I think I had a business idea, but nothing on that. Books, that's been the same. It's a 500-page book, getting close to it. But I gotta go get a haircut. Gotta go talk to my barber, Kate. Gonna go there with all the old guys. hang out there. But I want to go and bring my book because before I was just sitting there on my phone for a long period of time. I want to bring a book, but if I go in there and these guys see me reading this young adult book, like, man, why are you reading this Aragon like fantasy book? Not too manly of me. I wish there was a game of checkers going on there. I'd play some checkers. Chess, not too much. I know how the pieces move. I don't know the strategy of it. Um, but checkers, I know their strategy too. I don't know too much of it. I don't think too far ahead in it. But yeah, that's today's episode. Make sure you like, subscribe, dislike, comment, DM, reach out, and yeah, try to keep this podcast going. PH Dilemma Pod on Instagram and X. And yeah, maybe put some new things on Instagram. Try to put something new on there, new, interesting. Yeah, thanks for listening. Talk to you guys later. Bye.